Hey you guys, today for our DGP we are going to be identifying the subject, the simple subject, along with the predicate and then the tense of the simple predicate and then any prepositional phrases. So as always, the subject is what the sentence is about. In this case, this sentence is about the brave pioneers. So we're going to underline that one time. And so in order to figure out what our predicate is, you can ask yourself, well, what is my subject doing in this sentence? What verb are they performing? In this case, the brave pioneers traveled the Oregon Trail in wagons. So we would mark that with 2 lines. This should seem fairly familiar from previous weeks. All right, now kind of the extra steps we've added is we need to look at our complete subject, everything underlined once, and we need to find our simple subject, the one noun or pronoun that this sentence is about. So the brave pioneers is our complete subject. So if I look back up here, the brave pioneers, well, which of those is the nouns that this sentence is about? It's going to be pioneers. So pioneers is going to be our simple subject. So what you guys are going to do is you need to just write a capital S above the word pioneers. And you just need to make sure that it is actually above the word pioneers. Otherwise, it is technically incorrect, because this is how we mark that this is our simple subject. Okay, so we're done there. Now we need to identify our simple predicate and then figure out what tense that verb is. So our complete predicate is traveled the Oregon Trail in wagons. So we're just looking for the one verb that pioneers is doing in this sentence. So if I look back at my Green Day, I'm going to keep an eye out in my complete predicate, traveled the Oregon Trail in wagons, for our verb, which in this case is traveled. So instead of putting like a big P above traveled to show that it is the simple predicate, we're going to write what tense it is. So it's traveled past tense, present tense, or future tense. It ends in an ED, so traveled is past tense. So what we're going to do is we are going to mark it with past. And again, you need to make sure that is listed above the word traveled, because if it's above a different word, technically you're saying that that word is past tense. And as we know, verbs are the only words that can have a tense. Every other word can't be past, present, or future tense. Okay, so the very last thing we need to do is we need to find our prepositional phrase if we have one. So again, if I look back to my Green Day, I can look at my different parts of speech, and I notice I have one preposition, my preposition N. So if I have one preposition, that means I'm going to have one prepositional phrase. And as we've discussed before, your prepositional phrases will begin with prepositions and end with either a noun or a pronoun. So in our sentence, our prepositional phrase will begin with the word in, because it's a preposition, and end with wagons because it is a noun. And we will notate that by going ahead and putting our prepositional phrase in our butts. Mrs. Meisenberg just walked in, and I can't even believe she didn't laugh at that phrase. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to put it in the parentheses in the butts. All right, so I have my first butt cheek. Now I need to go ahead and make another. This is always the worst part of this. This is very hard to do on a computer. Thank you for being patient with me. All right. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but now we've got our butt cheeks, and in wagons is in parentheses. Okay, go ahead and fill that out on your blue day, and I'll send you both the orange and red day video for tomorrow. All right, have a great day. Bye.